The White House Bed and Breakfast. Built in 1902, the White House Bed and Breakfast has seen its fair share of paranormal activity. However, before it was a B&B, the White House was a hospital and a daycare. Before it became a B&B, a fire incinerated the whole building but has since been restored. The story goes that the previous owner from when the building was a daycare roams the halls, standing in one spot and looking over your shoulder. Visitors that have stayed at the B&B have reportedly seen a ghostly figure resembling a woman standing at the end of their bed. Igloo City. Built in the late 1970s, this was to be an igloo themed hotel with 4 stories to house plenty of guests. During construction, however, the builders encountered many structural issues and code violations, and the entire project was abandoned before it could open to the public for even a day. What makes this hotel paranormal are the reports of strange lights being seen inside the buildings, as well as the presence of a woman dressed in white. Her connection to the hotel is unknown, but she can sometimes be seen from the highway looking out the window at the cars passing by. Jesse Lee Home for Children. Opened in 1926, the Jesse Lee Home for Children is in the popular town of Seward. It was home to many children that were affected by the epidemics that swept across rural Alaska in the early 20th century. It was destroyed during the 1964 earthquake, leaving the owners no choice but to move the facility to a different building. It's then that the paranormal activities began. Most of the eerie occurrences seem to stem from the children. Daring visitors have heard the sounds of children giggling, little feet tapping, and the sounds of a jump rope on the pavement. People also say they've seen ghostly apparitions and noticed mysterious movements. Augustus Seaberg House. The Augustus Seaberg House is the house of a man so proud of his work he never wanted to leave it. Seaberg moved to Alaska from Sweden in 1909, and he built this house in Anchorage after finding it work with the Alaska Railroad. He married, and he and his wife raised 4 daughters in the house. Today, the house is known as one of the most haunted places in Alaska. On top of voices and cold spot that the visitors have reported, 2 distinct ghosts have been identified. One of Seaberg's daughters, who frequents the main bedroom and the parlor room, and Seaberg himself, who prefers the upper floor and the stairs.